Hello everyone and welcome to Biker Baker channel. In this video I would like to share some toolkit ideas that I always carry whenever I am traveling on a long distance trip, or for that matter any motorcycle trip, as every time we are on the motorcycle and on a road trip there's definitely a chance of a breakdown, and there are few things that we can fix by ourselves and few things we need to get to the workshop. But for those few things I'll just share what all tools or few spares I carry, so that maybe you can include the same in your kit, which may help you rescue yourself during a small breakdown. I hope you don't get into a breakdown, but in case you do, you should be able to manage it with those tools. Alright, so let's begin from the right hand bottom corner, and let me take you through what all tools I carry as well as the spares. So the first thing that we have here is a pair of levers, clutch as well as the brake lever. Now these are the original ones I have taken off from the motorcycle, and the aftermarkets are already installed over there. So these are spare for me, so I do carry them with me. The next thing that we have is a handheld vice grip. This allows you to grip something in case you need to open up a nut of a broken part or something like that. The next thing over here is the adjustable fixed spanner. Basically this is in case there's any bolt which is larger than the toolkit spanners that are provided to us. We can adjust this and we can use it. This is more or less just a backup, so not really a compulsion, but it's good to have it. The next is the toolkit that I have made in addition to the stock toolkit that comes along with the motorcycle. What we have here is the hex key. This is for the front wheel. Now on the Versys 650 we have a hex key as a front axle bolt, so this comes in handy. I believe this is number 15. I do carry a couple of extra chain link locks, the clip locks ones. They're easy to install. I have added 4 fixed spanners starting from 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12, 13. I have added a stubby screwdriver with both the sides having one type, but this is the negative and this is the positive, this plus and the minus screwdriver. I have also added a spark plug spanner. I do carry a few extra bolts and nuts. Now this is just for representation. There are a few more that I do carry. Now there's a air pressure gauge. The next thing that we have here is the toolkit provided by the motorcycle company. You always do get a OEM kit. Now with the Versys, this is what has come. Set of plier, 10 and 12 fixed spanner, 12 and 14 fixed spanner, hex keys. There are 3 sizes, 4, 5 and 6, 22 and 27 for the rear wheel, the handle grip or the extension for the extra leverage, then just multi-faced screwdriver, a little longer one. And next thing is air pump, electrically operated air pump. The connection over here is extra. I have an extra one. It does come with a cigarette lighter connector as well as the direct connector which we can attach to the battery. I'm using a Rescue Truck brand. I'm not promoting anything as such, but the one that I'm using, I'm just clarifying on that. The next thing we have is a support stand, or you can say a lift jack, which is customized for my motorcycle. I have customized it because I have made a system where the bolt over here gets fixed into the swing arm, and then I just have to twist the blue part to lift it up. Spray for the visor or the windscreen. It's a cleaning spray. Then I always do carry a head torch, the one which you can put it on your head, because you would want both your hands to be free while working on your motorcycle during the evening time when the sundown is there. Carry a set of spare fuses ranging from 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 and 40. This is basically more or less the requirement that you will need. Next thing I do carry is extra cable inners. Now one is clutch and one is accelerator. The reason I carry the inners, because it is easy to install in case of the cable break. You don't need to take out the panels, you don't need to pass the entire sleeve as well as the cable through the motorcycle assembly. You can simply pass this inner line through the existing sleeve which is already attached. So you just have to open the one end and push it through. So you do get these are basically used in scooters, so they can come in handy. They are locked with the use of the lock nuts like this. It's more or less called like a nipple lock nut. So you can use these and adjust the length according to your motorcycle. It can be used for any motorcycle. Now further ahead, I have the puncture repair kit. This is the mushroom type. I also do carry the standard type, which can be used with the ropes. Now you can carry either of it, it's up to you. There's a glue, while glue to add while you're fixing up the punctures. You can use it with this as well as the mushroom type. A small cutting tool. The next thing that I have is multi-tool with a hammer head and an X head. The idea being the normal multi-tool that we get comes with set of plier, but that can be separately carried, and you don't need to have same thing again. So I use the one with the hammer. So if you need to maybe whack something off your motorcycle in case of a breakage, or you want to break something from another tool or another spare and add it to your motorcycle, that hammer can come in handy even for other purposes. And plus the axe, just if you need to get some wood for the night, that may come in handy. Next thing is rope. This is a strong, durable rope made of nylon with multiple strands. So that rope is basically something which I always carry in case something breaks, or if I need to tie something, I need to tie extra luggage, or maybe take somebody else's luggage on my motorcycle and tie it down, or maybe pull something. But it's recommended not to try and pull something with the motorcycle because it's a little tricky. But yeah, in case you need to, in case of emergency, the rope can come in handy. Few zip ties. Zip ties are always good to tie things around, extra wires or anything which is hanging around. You can use those. Then I have extra set of wires in case of wiring going short, or wire maybe getting cut. You can always use extra wire to get the wiring done. Two bungee cords, just in case you need to tie something extra. A small pocket knife. Now this is what do you call it? A putty, fast setting putty. Where you can fix a cracked casing or a leaking fuel tank, or maybe a leaking pipe. You can just bond it and put it on that broken or cracked part, and kind of make do with it so that you can reach some destination or some workshop where you can get a part replaced or fixed. I do carry old brake pads, the ones that I've already used, but not completely worn off. They can come in handy in case of a travel in slushy area. Obviously insulation tape. Now this kit comes with connectors, male and female connectors, bullet connectors, and their coverings. So yes, one kit in case you need to do some extra wiring, or you want to replace some existing wiring, that can come in handy. This is a 1/4 inch multi tool kit with the ratchet and the screwdriver. It comes with rocks, rocks drivers, hex drivers, as well as the socket spanners. So that is something which you can carry with you. It's not too heavy. Heat shrinks, I do carry them in case, as I said, if in case you need to do some wiring, the heat shrinks can completely seal it up so that there's no shorting of the wires or grounding of the wires anywhere with the motorcycle's body. WD-40, obviously not a big can, but just for representation, a small can is always good to have. Apart from that, I do carry extra coolant. Now this is again a big bottle. I don't carry a big bottle, I carry a few 100 mls. Not necessarily the same brand, it depends what coolant is there in my motorcycle at that point of time. So similarly, I do carry extra engine oil. And now what you see in the end is a pump and a pipe. It's like a vacuum pump. You can use this to pull out either fuel from your own motorcycle and give it to somebody else, or you can take fuel from somebody else's motorcycle and put it in your motorcycle. So this is more or less what I normally carry. Obviously, depending on the kind of trip that I'm going to take, or the place I'm planning to visit, there may be a few additions and subtractions. Now all of this can actually fit in probably a tail bag, and the total weight of all these tools may not exceed more than 5 to 6 kilos. I think that 5 or 6 kilos doesn't really matter, because that's really going to take you out of a sticky situation. The tail bag is more or less sufficient to keep these, as well as medical kit. That's my toolkit. I hope this helps. In case you need any more ideas or thoughts, or if you have some thoughts or some ideas, feel free to share. I would love to learn more and share as much as I can. Thank you guys.